Okay, we need to go to Praetor and Cloister. Nope, wrong side. Yes, why are you... Oh, I thought that was a pistol. I was like, why is she walking around with a pistol out? Because I can't talk to either person until I do side quests for them. So I'm going to land on these two planets so that I can get their... anything that's introductory out of the way. So this is Cloister. Marisol's got something for me, so...
Moment of your time, Commander. Remember that matter on Cloister I mentioned earlier? Well, since we're here and all, thought we might take it up now. Might be hard to believe, but 20 or so odd years ago, I made a mistake. Feels like high time I righted it. Now I'm out and about again.
Okay. Wasn't this about research considered heretical by the Order?
That's where the error occurred, I believe. Others judged it such. I shut it down. Believe I was wrong to do so. For many years now, a former colleague of mine's been in a remote spot called Reasons Pass, on account of my decision.
I never met an Order heretic before. She bad at math?
Hardly. Quite the opposite, in fact. She's one of the finest minds to ever grace the Order. Her research was unconventional, surely. She was as well. I think with both, we could right things, get the Order back on its intended path.
All right. But I wanted to talk about something else first.
Inquire away. I may even respond.
Your old department worked for the previous presiding bishop, correct?
Presiding Bishop Orlo, yes. Ruth Bazaar's predecessor. And better. Now there was a scientician. A true adherent to Order principles. Ran an efficient operation to boot.
You don't think much of Ruth Bazaar, do you?
For a while, I'd hoped all this recent brouhaha, the schism, invasion, the rifts, was part of some long-foreseen predictive plan on her part. Something oblique only at the moment. The more time passes, the less I'm inclined to give the benefit of the doubt. Maybe I'm missing a few key variables. Or maybe she's a bit mathematically challenged.
So the fact that she didn't predict any of this stuff, or didn't just randomly guess that something was going to happen, you have your doubts. What sort of missions did Orlo send you on?
Are you asking me to reveal details of high-level covert operations? For the former head of the Order? To you, an agent for another party? I doubt you're willing to offer me a thorough accounting of your past assignments. And I bet the Earth Directorate had you on all sorts of clandestine initiatives. I'm not saying never, but we only just met, dear. Trust takes time.
All right, Granny. Can I have some cookies? At least tell me why they call you the Endpoint. Didn't we already hear why? Because at the point that you meet her, you know you're gonna die? Wasn't that what the dude said?
Because all the good mathematical terms were already taken by my predecessors? Because nothing gets past me, someone once thought, perhaps. I'm sure I don't know, dear. Whoever came up with that particular sobriquet is surely long since dead and buried. Hopefully by my hand.
Speaking of, we should talk about your attitude on violence.
I try to kill only when necessary. Granted, our missions mean that occurs fairly often. I assume that's in line with your thinking, too. Yes?
I still like to think we can talk our way out of most predicaments.
Yes, this verbal resolution thing is, well, quite novel. I'm amazed how often it actually works. Keep expecting half these hullheads to argue themselves into an early grave.
Okay, well, want to discuss something else?
Inquire away. I may even respond.
You seem happier being less focused on violence.
Happier? Me? Really? I suppose that is an applicable term. Hope it's not getting in the way of the work. Are you satisfied with my performance? Anything to note?
Well, killing won't solve everything. We need to do more than just survive.
I tend to agree, though I didn't see things that way before. Thank you.
No problem.
May all our travails add to the equation.
This starts the midpoint to the endpoint. So the second to final mission for you.
If x is the square root of -1, and you distribute the two binomials together, then the coefficient is... May all...
Okay. So that starts the midpoint to the endpoint. Marisol somewhat awkwardly requested your assistance in resolving a perceived debt to a former colleague. Okay. Okay, well, I have to wait to finish Tristan's quest. So we'll do the midpoint at the endpoint. Marisol somewhat awkwardly requested your assistance in resolving a perceived debt to a former colleague. So who would be the best to bring with Marisol? Because I need to do Inez's quest. So maybe bring Inez with Marisol, because Inez's quest is also on this planet. So Marisol's is right here. Inez is over there across the bridge. Do I just bring Azza? Because I want to bring Azza everywhere. She's the only one that's engaging with other people's stories. Like, I did Niles' companion quest, and Tristan literally said, I don't want to engage in this conversation. Great. So who would engage? Oh yeah, and then I did Tristan's quest, and Azza spoke up a lot. Like, she actually talked. So I'm trying to think who would work with, who's going to provide discussion while I'm doing Marisol's quest. Or is Azza just the only one who talks during other people's quests? So I'll bring Inez. But I'm feeling like Azza's just the way to go. She's my favorite companion personality-wise, but obviously she's the evil companion, and I'm not doing any evil options.
See that spire? That's the archive right there. The archive.
Every time I get on this planet, a different companion chimes in. Okay, we need to go to meet Aeneas Bujold? I want to get all their companion stuff out of the way, and then start doing side quests.
I find your proposed time leisurely, unaccountably so.
But going any faster grossly increases the threat of collapse. Burying us beneath the snow benefits no one.
So long as we are operating within the statistical parameters given to us, I see absolutely no reason to delay. Pick up the pace.
There's a cat outside my window meowing.
Lovely day for differential geometry.
Yeah, it's pretty lovely.
You know, you strike me as someone with a very... I suppose I could spare 0.004% of my daily cycle to say hello.
You guys literally have...
Have you at least determined the cause of the avalanche?
Inconclusive at present. Potential causes for weakened snowpack include mortar fire, a crashed ship, perhaps even a small rift developing near the peak.
Architect, preserve me from guesswork. I want more concrete answers before the week is out. This cannot happen again.
I do recall a frantic scout filing a report predicting this eventuality. Perhaps a reviewing of his statistics may yield a full explanation.
So a scout gave them a thing and they ignored it because he's a lowly scout. Got it. But they have this thing that can just push
These temporary
through.
indignities of the body are nothing contrasted to the Order's future. Keep those eyes open, soldiers. Corneal frostbite be damned.
Why are you all acting like I haven't talked to you before?
Wish we'd built the archive someplace warmer.
Okay. Oh, I can just fast. I don't know why I'm even running. I need to get to here. Well, now there's no point. So I fast travel to there. I still have to just sit through a loading screen. So never mind. The amount of time the loading screen would take, I would have already gotten to the intersection. Oh no, okay. No, I thought it was more connected than that. I would have leaped right down a hole. Okay. So we have to go around.
Did you receive your personalized order prediction yet? I'll admit to a bit of trepidation in regards to opening mine. This is the first one I've received since deployment.
Honestly, the ones you get in the field are lifesavers. I would have been dead 3 times over without mine.
Oh, that does set my mind at ease. Now, let's see. Mine says, don't consume tea this morning. Oh,
You already consumed this morning's tea, haven't you?
yes.
Bro gonna get mud butt.
Use caution as you progress. There's been reports of ursopods in the area.
Ursopods. Bear. Bear monsters. Thanks, bro. I think I found an ursopod.
Premeditating.
So nice. Oh no, he's gonna die. Oh, I'm sorry, my guy. When you said there were ursopods, I should have listened to you.
For combatant analysis. Vitals are in the red, Commander.
I didn't think it was gonna be like right around the corner. Oh man, you're fine. You walk it off. They predicted that. I just grabbed its brain. Oh, what is this? A burst heavy machine gun. Oh, this is just the enemy spawn where it was, they would have been hiding in. Okay. All right.
Soldier, please assess your pain on a variable scale of 1 to 100. 1 being entirely pain-free and 100 being the worst pain you can imagine.
There is far too much variability in that scale. The amount of pain I can imagine is hardly an objective measure of the maximum amount of pain I could actually feel.
Your observation is correct, which is a diagnostic in its own right. Now, if you were to indicate, using a scale of 0.4 to 12.7, how close you are to going into shock.
Sadly, that scale is entirely beyond my current comprehension, thus leading me to believe I'm already in shock, and the question itself was the actual test.
Excellent. Our diagnostic is complete, and you should feel free to resume bemoaning your agony.
Sounds good. Ooh. Okay, I thought that was something actually gonna happen. It was just a little flare, I guess. Okay. Well, we're on the road, guys. We're on the road to, do we make footsteps in the snow? No. No, we don't make footsteps in the snow. They'll animate you guys getting your legs dirty from snow and dirt, but they won't put footsteps in the snow. but it makes a crunching noise. So, oh, look at that freaking cannon.
It has the Auntie's Choice logo on it, but what even is this thing? Oh, Architect, preserve us.
Damn Auntie's and their propaganda. Take this, you piece of poorly designed refuse!
Oh, I thought he was gonna start swinging at...
Take this!
Well, that's one way to do it.
They're gonna start swinging at the hologram, but okay.
Have an intellectually stimulating day.
Your voice changed.
Show your work or shove off.
Okay. Guess I'll shove off. Now I need to get back on the main road. Okay, it's called Coercer, so I have to see what they're doing.
Seems the Protectorate has been gaining ground since winning control of the archive.
ENIAC has likely been sorting out their logistic problems. Took a moon-sized computer to do it. Imbeciles.
Dang it. I was hoping he was trying to get him to do something like run out there and just eat shit. Alright, we're on another battlefield. Got some robots. Okay, I don't have time to loot. I need to get back on track with the quest. The bodies will still be here when I come back. Oh, I saw that. There's one right behind me as well. There's one right there as well. Oh, one right there, one right there. Drop a save, because I am still squishy from my flaws.
Hostile ahead. What's the plate?
This thing needed a silencer. What was your plan, Augustine, to not have a silencer on your rifle?
On the way.
Oh, that's the wrong person.
To the rescue. Right on speed.
Yeah, why would Augustine have this rifle and not have a freaking suppressor on it?
Standing by to stupefy.
Oh, okay. Hey.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Oh no! Now there's another one.
Back in business.
Can you, Inez? She's putting her ass right in my face.
Ask for help. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Is it bullets? 'Cause I think I also have a fix on their weaknesses, and it might be bullets.
Combatant scanned. Back in business. Investigating hostile intentions.
I'm just trying to get out of here, guys. Let's go.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
We'll kill them later.
Stun weapon ready, Commander.
We're already 14 minutes in.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
And haven't gotten to our destination yet. To make my timestamps easier so that you guys can skip past me walking here. All right. I forgot I was wearing this levitating power armor. A v.a.l.e.r.i.e. That's the non-hostile things. Reasons pass.
Reasons pass is off limits. Unwelcome guests will be ushered from existence promptly and without further ado. First, it was Auntie's choice, then the Protectorate. After that, some daft cultists. I don't even know what group you hullheads belong to. Don't care either. Your motivations are relatable to me in only the vaguest abstract form, if you possess any at all. Don't leave all full of anger now. Just leave. There's nothing even here anymore. If you're weirdly intent on dying for nothing, it's your life.
Okay. How do you know we're not v.a.l.e.r.i.es? I see her thing. She's a sniper. Okay, I thought she was talking to us. But I guess no, she was talking to them. Oh, they killed one of the deer things.
Trouble it is. There you are.
Proceeding to attack. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Oh, that hit him. Did he just get his health back? I can't get out of the way of the grenade.
Raring to go.
Because it was behind me.
Let's get you healed. Happy to help. History to the rescue. Right on scene.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Don't make me ask 50 more times. Reloading.
Wait, that's not who I think it is it? Marisol? Is that you? Get in here before any more of these hullheads show up.
Okay. There was one more person. Are you like dangling off the cliff or something?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that's a rat. That's a mantisaur. So the spiders won't be on this planet, which means they're probably on Praetor, because they always double use enemy types. fell through the world? Oh no, it's you. Oh, is this the deer that I didn't kill, but I still get to loot? Okay. All right, Marisol, let's go meet your friend. I mean, her stuff's not marked as stealing, so... But she's cool with us.
Marisol, you're here. That is assuming you're not some sort of enigmatic mirage or baleful apparition.
No. Maybe. We'll see. This isn't going to be a situation where you're supposed to kill her, right? It's one of those fancy hats. It's like a fish bulb. Yes, tossball card. Pitchball card, Liz Ackerman. Okay, that ring is possibly a wedding ring. Your thick woolly beanie, I already have one, so I won't steal yours. Okay, just a bunch of tools.
Yes. Should be plenty of wonderfully dangerous items in here.
Hey, it's not marked as stealing.
I thought I would never see you again. It's been what? 19 years? 20?
21 years, 5 months, 6 days. I've kept up on a few former colleagues.
A few? Right. You retain a different admirer in every port, I'm sure.
Oh, so it's a romantic interest? Why would I say squirm unless it's a romantic interest? Never thought anyone could make Marisol squirm like that. She's gonna hate that I say this.
Yes. These are my colleagues. They assisted me in a matter regarding a conspiracy headed by a cabal. It was all rather involved. My identity became revealed after I'd been undercover for a considerable time.
You were flushed out? What other low-probability events have occurred since... Oh, wait, I'm being rude. Forgive my atrophied social graces. I shoot most of my visitors lately. I am Anais Boujard. Welcome to my backwater ramshackle abode.
Seer Anais Boujard.
No one's called me that in, well, you know exactly how long, apparently.
We doing introductions? I'm Inez. Don't mind the uniform, I'm freelance, and got no quarrel with you besides.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Just extraordinaire. I guess I introduced myself. Commander Orion, extraordinaire. Is that what I do?
So nice to see Marisol gaining such interesting friends.
I kind of want to come back here with the other people and edit what they say in, and maybe I'll do that. Because she doesn't like Protectorate, she doesn't like Auntie's Choice, and she doesn't like Cultists, which are 3 of the people I have on my crew. Well, how do you two know each other?
She's mentioned the little spook show we used to work at, right? I was an analyst in predictive risk assessment. She was, in the field, as it were. Solving the universal equation is the ultimate purpose of every member of the Order. Our express remit was to identify events that could delay or derail that.
Once an issue was identified, I'd be assigned to address it.
At a certain point, I became one of her assignments.
Of course. So you were the fixer. She's the hitman. Not the fixer. What is... I don't know what the actual name of it is. The fixer's the person who builds the job, but you're the person behind the screen that's giving out the information. I can't think of what they call it. You're Diana, she's 47. That's what I'm saying. Which I guess Diana did both. She was also the fixer. You became a target of your own department?
I was developing a means of sidestepping much of the presumed requirements to solve the universal equation, using a series of reasoned shortcuts and educated postulations, filling in certain blanks. Trillions. Theoretically, it would hurry the process along so it could be solved in our lifetime, but it was unorthodox. Risky if taken too far. I knew the Council would judge it mathematical heresy, so I attempted to work in secret. Eventually, I was discovered, excommunicated, sent here.
Others facing similar charges were often transferred off-planet, then simply disappeared somewhere along the way.
Yes. Fortunately, someone interceded.
The way they're staring at each other, it can't be more of a... There's a romance here. Because no other time have I had a conversation where 2 people are on the screen at the same time. Every other time, it's whoever you're talking to is the central focus, and then it jumps back and forth. But it's really wanting you to be like, there's something here. Even though it was obvious without them having to do this. How long have you been scaring off intruders here?
3 years I've sent them packing. Corporate leeches, brainwashed drones, whatever this shoddy little bunch is now. Think any had the slightest wit how difficult it would be to pack up 20 years of research? The sheer number of journals and binders? Why the Abakai alone? No. If they did, they would realize I am here to stay.
All right. How often do they appear?
Well, not as much nowadays. Rather obvious there's nothing here. It's bereft of any strategic importance. All it offers is the promise of getting shot. Yet still, every now and again, someone gets a wild hair and ups wise to come calling. Suspect it's simple arrogance, really. Someone shoos them off, perhaps a mite rudely, and they take umbrage, get all prideful and huffish, and so it goes.
Man, if I had 2 bits for every time that happened to me, I'd be richer than Auntie Cleo.
When logic fails, flaws of character abound.
All right, Marisol, didn't you have something you wanted to say?
Yes. With ample time to think, I've come to recognize I made an error.
Really? That is, an unprecedented statement for you. But do go ahead, I'm listening.
The last 20 years, the Order heedlessly stumbled. First, Antes invaded, then the Protectorate. We lost the Archive. Twice. Had your work continued, I believe we'd have remained closer to our true path. If I had ignored the Council's command.
What's going on behind me, Inez? Stuff's... I heard a weird noise like an animal, And now something just thudded. She's the only person standing behind me as far as I know.
I miscalculated.
If not for you, I'd be dead right now. And you were right to shut me down. My research was dangerous. A serious threat to the entire universe. I know this for certain now. I've run the numbers. Repeatedly.
Don't you need the archive to perform calculations of that scale?
Had to do all my calculations long form, free of computronic assistance. Wouldn't advise it, but I've been here on my own for decades, and I remain a reasonable statistician. I calculated what might occur if my work was completed, and there is a troublingly high, statistically significant chance of things ending. Everything ending.
Everything? Like all life in the known galaxy, everything?
I mean, microbes, mantisaurs. Soltuna might make it, the resistant little buggers. But anything capable of higher order thinking would be gone. I understand how that sounds, but I have spent years checking and rechecking each and every variable.
There's also multiple known galaxies. There's Halcyon, which we know exists. We know exists. The Earth Directorate also would know exists. We're in Arcadia, and then there's the Milky Way. Obviously, there's other ones that they know of, but in this universe, those are the three that are inhabited by civilizations. So they would only be losing Arcadia. But your research was destroyed, right?
I assume all my notes and calculations were destroyed years ago.
Anais, I'm afraid it's not that simple. When we shut down your work, it was quarantined, not disposed of. The Order stores all avenues of study deemed dangerous near here at a facility in Winter's Grasp. Unorthodox notion reclusion.
Of all the bureaucratic... No. Poof. Winter's Grasp is crawling with Auntie's choice. A full unit just moved in. Marisol, will you... Can you...
You're asking me to infiltrate a covert installation to destroy something that could likely end the universe. Been years since anyone said something like that to me. Of course.
Well, we should head there immediately.
I might need a little time to ready this place for unwelcome guests. Wouldn't take long.
No, you should stay here. We'll take care of this.
I foresee a 4.7% chance of me complying with that. But fine, no use arguing. Well, this has certainly been nice. Perhaps we'll see each other again sometime.
Okay. Marisol, can you maybe take a step back? Oh, was that supposed to be the electricity? Is that what that's? It's like snow. Is there gonna be an avalanche? I guess I didn't need her cigarettes. I could have left them for her. I can't tell if that's snow or if that's supposed to be electricity or if that's an animal. Okay, she just walked straight in. Well.
Hope we can make it to Winter's Grasp before long. Did you need something?
No, we'll go straight
all our
there.
travails add to the equation.
Oh yes, I'll stay put here. That seems exceedingly likely.
Just don't get killed. I don't want to have Marisol upset. Go full on Rambo. All right, where is There's a back entrance. I'm gonna walk a little bit forward in case Marisol pulls me aside. No. Okay. So pop save here. And then yeah, we'll see if I can go through the back entrance. If not, then I'll cross the bridge. Alright. I cut out 13 minutes of me thinking I could take this shortcut here. And then realizing I couldn't, so I had to backtrack and go across the actual bridge. Nothing happened, so that's why I cut it out. Because there's no point in having 13 minutes of me wandering. I'm so intoxicated right now. I'm starting from the bridge so that you still get some kind of exploration.
Aren't you worried that the Order ain't equipped to handle this war? And more importantly, what comes after?
You seem to have some misconceptions about the Order and how they operate, dear.
No, I don't think I do. They're so fixated on the numbers that they're blind to the real problems at their doorstep. Ain't no way you can say this is all going according to plan.
Our every action is calculated to the decimal point, weighed against all possible outcomes. We're in process. Don't judge us by our variables, but by our constants.
I mean, we saw what was going on in Golden Ridge. They were barely helping refugees because of their religious beliefs. So a lot of stuff was getting ignored. They could have let people get out of the cold and the rain and all the other stuff and enter the frickin' monastery, but no, it's sacred ground. You can't let the refugees that we should be helping onto sacred ground. Liaison. Thought it was.
Welcome, intrepid consumer, to Auntie's Choice territory. The wonders of winter's grasp lay ahead, though do stay on the road. The ice caves conceal all manner of dangers.
Sounds good. I thought that was their name at first, and I was like, no, it's Liaison. You're just a liaison. Oh, those people got names. Let's avoid them. Is that's a quest right there? Oh, let me guess. No, you guys don't have names, so you're not going to be a quest. Okay. I'm busy. I know, they wanted me to stay on the road. I just had a hiccup. When you hiccup with your mouth closed. I'm hoping you guys have a thing over here that I can use to heal myself. It's one of them there caves right there. Field Agent Erbach. Erbach. We do have an Auntie's Choice former member here. Maybe that'll give me some bonus points.
Whoa there, go-getter. Say, have you ever considered the benefits of becoming a semi-confidential, unpaid informant for Auntie's Choice? Breathe once for yes.
We work for Auntie's Choice. What's your point? Who in the void are you supposed to be? Alright, who in the void are you supposed to be?
Field Agent Auerbach, proprietary inside acquisition. Our team's presently occupying these premises, but haven't fully brought them to heel, per se. Say, You look like some sort of rogue former member of the Order. Maybe you could tell us what this place is supposed to be.
Me? Part of the Order? Oh, no, dear. I assure you I simply share their love of sweeping cloaks and sciencey-looking accessories. I shall update my wardrobe to avoid such confusion.
Would you happen to be familiar with this campus? We're not entirely clear what it was used for. As far as we can tell, Order's been cleared out for some time. If not, I might politely inquire what exactly you're doing here.
Oh no, I insist. You first. Or you first, I insist. What's your team doing here?
We scour rival facilities for hidden recipes, secret formulas, special ingredients, and assorted confidential internal know-how, then develop it into products to bring to market. It's a unique brand of warfare, exclusive to Auntie's Choice, designed to break incredible ingenuities out of cloistered captivity and share them across the galaxy.
Hell of a way of putting it. An agent of theirs once liberated a healing compound from my med bag and sold it back to me for twice the price.
Information wants to be freed, then priced and shared along understood lines of commodification and distribution.
All right, well, unfortunately, our interests here is highly confidential.
Well, consider me even more intrigued by your presence. Heard hints this place was some sort of off-the-books research operation, which of course we of Auntie's Choice simply delight in. The Order left some fairly formidable security in one building. Mention that in case the prospect of certain death may inspire you to unburden yourself.
What sort of security measures have you encountered?
A mess of energy-based barriers. A few seem pretty intent on bisecting the odd dawdler, and prove rather good at it. Based on your reticence, I take it you're bound for unorthodox notion reclusion then. How exceedingly ill-advised. Ah, well, suppose we'll let you in. You might disable a death trap or two with your bodies, then we can step over your cadavers and maybe use them for a shield. Alternately, if you manage to find anything marketable, probably be game to barter for it later. Assuming you don't die, which in that case, we'll probably just retrieve it off your corpse. Either way.
Hey, and we have access.
Welcome back. Don't suppose you've learned anything new about this place, have you?
We have business to conduct in unorthodox notion reclusion.
Lost a few peons in there. Place is full of deleterious traps devised by Order ingenuity. Whatever's stored inside must really be something. At some point, we'll work up the nerve to return. Been scouring all the other buildings clean since.
Oh, we'll be in and out before you know it.
Uh-huh. Sure you will.
Oh, I ought to go.
Do carry on.
For some reason, I thought he was saying that he ought to go. There was a secondary entrance if we couldn't, I guess, talk to him. Oh, no, I guess this is... No, yeah. Secondary entrance? To just walk around? Even though it says access granted, so I'm fine to walk through here. Okay. I also could have told him that I already work for them. I don't work for them. I'm doing stuff for them, but I don't work for them. I guess that is the very definition of working for them. So there's multiple buildings. Where's the main building? Because I don't want to go in there. Is it this one? Or is it this one? Well, it's not going to be...
Got some test sprats volunteering to jump into that meat grinder, I see.
Okay. I know it's not going to be this one. Oh, there's another named person. Huge nerd? Really? Huge nerd? Okay. Clever.
You're new. Don't seem like another one of these trade secret vultures either. War means nothing to them, you know. How about you? Know there's a war on, don't you? You here to help me win it?
Well, I've probably seen more of this war than you have, actually.
Oh, been out in the field, have you? I like the sound of that. Might be just the go-getter I need. Thing is, our local forces are in something of a bind. A protectorate camp effectively bisected the territory we presently occupy. An intolerable vulnerability. Said camp is situated betwixt here and points to the north. Take it out, reconnect the territories, and walk away somewhat richer.
Maybe. I'll need to think about it.
Suppose you should.
Dang it. I didn't know Huge Nerd was going to give me a side quest. I thought he was going to have something to do with this location. So now I got to remember to talk to Huge Nerd later. Okay, which one of these locations is going to be... Okay, this is the bigger building. So it's probably in there. So I'm going to go in here. Drop another save so I can reload from the point of not... Oh, okay. Well, wait, now that makes no sense. Well, I guess they could have been leaning on the wall and then stumbled forward. But there's also... They had to have someone else with them because the number of footprints here. Because, wait, that's a right foot and that's a left foot. So, yeah, there had to have been two people. It's just an awkward positioning of that. Hey, Apple Broog. I guess I follow the bloody footprints. To louder milk.
Huh. Who's this now?
Yeah, I feel like...
Oh, a customer.
I feel like you guys got quests.
Surrounding most settlements and the many other flowering megaflora native to the colony, and you have a recipe for gunky eye,
All right, so there was literally nothing in this building other than the a shop and I need to talk to the doctor though. I'm so toxic.
Wouldn't be here to deliver news of my transfer going through, would you? No? Suppose we're still cut off then. What do you need?
Healing. Can you treat our group?
Patch you right up. All better. Anything else you need?
Okay, no quest. Good. Let me see what you got though.
Auntie's choice heals all ails. Not responsible for epidermal necrolysis, vanishing fingerprints, or immediate onset pernicious anemia.
Necrolysis, not necrolysis. It's fine. I don't need to buy that because I already have it and I can just steal it. And what do you have before we go?
You have needs. I have purloined goods to upsell. Got a good supply of Auntie's Choice finest and some well-built order items scavenged from this very facility. Looking's free. Rest costs extra.
Oh, another pet! Oh, yeah. And another weapon. Biggest fan. Fan the hammer. Each time this weapon is fired, it gains +5 critical chance and +5% weak spot damage. This effect stacks and clears after a very short time. Shoot first, laugh last. Where's the order gear? You said you had some order gear. This is Protectorate. No, okay, that is order. Odd that the color scheme made me think it was Protectorate. I'm having to look at their names because sometimes they won't be unique, but they'll have a unique name. I don't want to accidentally sell unique stuff. Oh, wait. I kind of wanted... Oh, no, I wanted that too. I could probably find more. It's fine. As long as I didn't accidentally sell. I did. I can reload the save, but I'll just buy it back. Okay.
That whole place is one big death trap. You want in? Be my guest.
I need to go through my armors and just decide which one I want to keep wearing, so I don't have to carry all this stuff with me. It's just... I'm playing back to... How did you get in here? You said you weren't gonna be here. But I'm playing back to back to back so I can get through a lot of the game. So I'm not stopping.
Oh, look who finally decided to appear.
I'm not stopping to adjust my inventory because I don't have the time. Okay, well, you said there was only a 4% chance you weren't gonna show up.
Anais, you're not supposed to be here.
Events prove otherwise, don't they? While you were taking your time arriving, I found a way inside these corporate drones haven't discovered. I've grown rather adept at sneaking in and out of these so-called restricted areas unseen.
Have you scouted ahead already?
Peeked around a little. They've conveniently posted signs where various types of dangerous research materials are stored away.
Leave it to the Order to rigorously catalog everything.
All right, any idea where we should go next?
Burn down initiation is listed on the top floor. They destroy materials through immolation there.
The research will be in reinforced containers, so enlisting the facility's own incineration measures would be prudent.
What other kinds of banned research materials are locked away here?
I saw signs for heretical miscellany, time-wasting contrivances, detrimental cognitive enhancers, and prevaricated hypotheses, in addition to cataclysmic ends.
Wait, why are we saying we're gonna light it all up? I thought we wanted to save her research. Why is it now I'm talking about wanting to burn it? I don't even know what half of those words mean.
Perhaps that means the Order's doing an effective job. Well then, shall we proceed?
Anais, stay here. Please.
I expected such to be your attitude, but I'll have you know that...
I am not doubting your abilities. Quite the opposite. I need you to guard this entrance. Anyone appears, come running.
Fine. Go. I uncovered a vent in that office. Standard Order redundancy measure. Let's out past the barrier over there.
I'll hang back a moment while you depower that fence. Wriggling through vents is a young person's game after all. We'll stay here. You find a way to disable these fences.
A young person's game as she teleports across the room. Wait, what did you do with Inez? What? Granny? Oh. Do I have to do this segment alone? Okay.
Got a lot on my mind, but I can make time.
Oh wait, did I just break them by talking?
Yes, Commander.
Your former associate didn't seem pleased about sitting out Winter's Grasp.
Yes, quite. Anais was always equally at home in the field. Joined on a few assignments, in fact. Rarely followed my lead. Suppose seeing the future more clearly than others can disincline one to listen. Anyhow, I'm sure she heard me this time. I owe her. If I got her killed whilst squaring that debt, I couldn't live with myself.
All right, I want to discuss something else.
Inquire away. I may even respond. Very well. Never mind it.
Okay, well, hopefully I didn't break them.
All right. Anyone appears, I'll just come running. Fine.
lab eyewear, so a monocle. Oh, okay, I thought that was... I could get in there. Okay, then. So how did he get... Did he just run through the fence? Did he crawl underneath it? How did he die? And yet there are still bloody footprints. Ah, okay, I was like, what's the point of going in here? Because that door is locked, and if I don't pass, what type of skill check? 3 lockpick? I can pass it, but why spend the lockpick? And I could just go this way. Oh, that's why. That's why I just don't do it. Don't do it. See, now I have an issue here. My boots let me jump and glide, but this armor also lets me glide, and they're competing with each other when they shouldn't be competing with each other. One should take precedent, right? Oh, they only go straight. Okay. The armor, I mean. The armor only goes straight. And that's why I'm saying they shouldn't be competing. My boots should have been the one to turn on to let me get to there. No, wait. They don't only go straight. Why was it only going straight? Oh, no. They're just slow. Okay. Well, we got here. Control settings for lower floors. Emergency lockdown initiated following manual override, facility, and lockdown. Select from the following commands. Access the overrides. I can disable the lower defenses, or I can unlock the burned down rooms, time-wasting contrivances, and the hierarchical miscellany at the cost of a hack and a shunt. Electricity floor is off. Someone likes music boxes. Pick up the 5 most addictive time-wasting contrivances.
Research studies prove that disengaging from complex tasks for a time to engage the mind in unrelated challenges has downstream beneficial effects for problem solving. Thus, our department attempted to design a series of stress-reducing educational challenges to facilitate these efforts. After some light early successes, we refined further and received results beyond our wildest intent. Soon, members of other departments were idling away in our offices for hours, absorbed with what soon became known as brain puzzlements. My personal productivity was quite adversely affected by the mather. I still see it sometimes when I close my eyes. We finally locked them away to keep from engaging with them. Unfortunately, copies were smuggled out and distributed far and wide, leading to the oft-cited equational delay incident.
That is not a pocketbook. That is too big to fit in someone's pocket. At the college I work at, in the library, there's something called the German Translating Dictionary or something like that. I forgot what it's called. But that thing is freaking huge. Oh, it also says Pocket Edition. That thing is freaking huge. There's no pocket that it can fit in. I can remember what it's called. Well, I'll just look it up when I'm at work. I'll leave a link to it down below so you can see what it looks like, but it looks like a freaking Tupperware, like it's the length and width of like a Tupperware container. And it's called the Pocket Edition or Pocket version or something. Did you go upstairs without us, Nez?
We'll find time for a private word after the mission.
Okay. Breath of Glory only heals 375. Banned material review on philosophism. A handwritten note taped to the pad warns that, quote, of the many ideologies and doctrines found inimical to the solving of the universal equation, philosophism may be the most pernicious, end quote. A tremulous screed on the dangers of philosophism continues for 17,698 pages, all typed single-spaced. Well, Max would hate that. Yes. Yeah. Still standing there? Okay. Sure.
Hello? Someone there? Hello? Help! Please!
It's Spoonhour! My favorite character.
Yeah.
Wait, you're a member of the Order, and you've been here the whole time? For 3 years? Or however long it's been?
Thank the law somebody came by. I've been rationing my anti-Cleo Borst rockets, and you know what? Your tongue turns black if you eat them all week. Might concerning, since it's all I have.
Okay, if he was talking fine, why is he now weird and echoey? Oof, how'd you end up stuck in here?
We were sizing up the place, well, the lobby, when our boss ordered us to find an off switch for them traps, which required us to negotiate through or around said traps to do so. A bunch of the others got killed. I got stuck in here. Boss left with the rest. You think you could get me out somehow? Like, right about now, even?
Hold on. You're not even remotely considering releasing him, are you? A trade secret vulture from Auntie's choice? Free to roam in a building full of Order secrets?
What are you suggesting? That we let this poor fool die a slow, lonesome death?
I could slowly walk away. Okay, so he was Auntie's choice, but he's wearing the same outfit that Anais is wearing. Like the exact same outfit. This is why Important characters should have unique outfits. What secrets, Marisol? Everything I've seen listed on the walls here seems ridiculous.
Granted, time-wasting contrivances is concerning only to those of us in the Order. But just one of those brain puzzlers put back the solving of the universal equation by months. I certainly wouldn't want Auntie's choice obtaining research related to cataclysmal ends. Or monetizing prevaricated hypotheses, for that matter. At the end of the day, it's just an Auntie's choice auxiliary dabbler. Hardly a cute little woolly cow or something.
But we know they don't have any of the information because he would need to get past that wall. Like, the obvious answer is he needs to live, but the fact that she's even thinking that they have any of the data when we know they don't have any of the data because we just got told they haven't progressed any further than this point. Not to mention the dude outside at the gate was like, hey, we don't have any of the information. We'll buy it from you or take it from your corpse if you die. They didn't threaten me at all. So they have nothing. He has nothing. There's no reason he doesn't need to live. The possibility exists that even such a gormless dunderhead could save the universe one day. As a professor, check.
Hey!
There's a low probability of that occurring. But it's true. Can't rule it out.
I mean, yay!
Do whatever you think is best here. I still don't completely agree, but I trust your decision.
I promise not to, blow up the universe. Or, whatever it is you two are worried about, I guess.
Can you let me out now, please?
This is gonna be the same thing that happened during Niles' quest, right? If you didn't watch Niles' quest, I won't spoil it, but it seems like they keep giving you moments of spare this person. There will be consequences later.
Phew. Well, that's a relief. Didn't think I'd ever get free. No thanks to you, ma'am.
Be grateful you're not on fire.
I wouldn't make her mad if I were you.
Don't have to tell me twice. This is all the bits I have on me. Not much, but thanks.
I'll be out of here as soon as it seems safe.
It is. Just go.
I'll be out of here as soon as it seems safe.
Walk downstairs and leave, buddy. It's Adrena time. Detrimental cognitive enhancers to avoid. Despite the notable spread of enthusiastic anecdotal reports, the usage of the so-called, quote, smart pharmaceuticals, end quote, stored herein as cognitive enhancers and study boosters is banned for all within the Order of the Ascended. They're talking about Adrena time. Oh, it says it right there. Never mind. But Adrena time is what causes marauders. While efficacy may appear to improve temporarily, perceived positive effects are swiftly undercut by addictive behavior, poor hygiene, advanced cognitive decline, and worse. This applies to all items present, but 10 times the Spacer's Choice Adrena time. Tenured Archivist Dezuninga. Well, there weren't 10 there. There were only like 4. Did you take Adrena time, Spooner? Spooner? Did you take some of the Adrena time? You're gonna marauder out. Okay.
You're young and spry. You can handle that.
Thanks for your confidence in me, Marisol. Okay, how does this one work? The fact that he's not leaving means that he's gonna try to go into the same rooms I'm going into. Otherwise, he should have just gone downstairs and left. Yes, I can pick that door, but if I can save a lockpick, save a lockpick. Emergency lockdown initiated following manual override. Access the override. Let's unlock the burnout room. Detrimental cognitive enhancers. Oh, is it the room that the guy was in? Am I about to waste something? Sorry, I was waiting for that. It's trash day, so I had to wait for him to drive away. All right, and let's also just turn those off. Not unique. Get an Awakened Seer's robe, which I believe was already a reward for the main story. Oh, dang it! I just grabbed a freaking toss ball card, pitch ball card. A warning regarding prevaricated hypotheses. I have completed the extensive refiling process required to separate the sequestered material archived herein the following categories. 1. Theoretically lacking, groundless suppositions, oftentimes regarding presumed collusion by secretive, fictional cabals, though also on occasion ascribed to corporate, political, or factional rivals. Number 2. Intentionally spread false data, fabricated narratives, and misrepresentations ascribed to cultural, ethnological, and or factional rivals. Some overspill, unfortunately, may be present, as it becomes increasingly difficult to ascribe intent in these cases. The line betwixt those deliberately aimed to be at being fallacious, not fallacious, that's fallacious, and those simply possessing wildly delusory reasoning is often so thin as to almost be non-existent. Please note, of all the many types of hazardous notions confined to this facility, prevaricated hypotheses is clearly growing at the most alarming rate. Yours in the plan, the archivist. Look, I'm gonna have to save it, because if he's gonna get her killed, lady downstairs, I don't want Marisol getting pissed at me, because I still don't know why he hasn't left. Spoonhauer, Spoonman, John Spoonman, leave.
We'll stay here. Who left this vent open? Security around here was tighter in my day.
Thanks, I was already in the vent when you decided to point it out to me. I can't pull that. But we weren't supposed to be destroying her data. We're supposed to be collecting it. Why are we all of a sudden changed to destroy it? Deactivate the emergency protocols. Research. Oh, what am I missing? Research request logs. Cataclysmic ends. I am hereby formally requesting approval to access sensitive information found inside the Cataclysmic Ends chamber, having found evidence that it may assist my efforts in the solving of the universal equation. Invoking security clearance level Anchorite. Oh, is that tying into the I think they did mention that the Anchorites said that they requested this information during the Trail of the Traitor quest. Research request approved. Cataclysmic Ends. Security clearance acknowledged. Request provisionally granted under the conditions that it is viewed under the strictest conditions within the Cataclysmic End chamber, and okay, so this isn't them, and that no materials are removed from the premises. Research request complete. Cataclysmic Ends. I have reviewed the research notes for the excommunicated seer Anais Bejoled and properly stored them back inside the Cataclysmic Ends chamber. Having secured your approval, only a few pages of notes will be taken from the facility. Thank you for your assistance in the most important of matters.
Did I read that correctly? Seemed concerning.
Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we've got company in the form of an Auntie's Choice patrol. Seems their representative wishes to parley.
Don't shoot! Like she said, I'm just here to talk. Believe I've pieced together what you all are up to here. And I am willing to offer a mutually beneficial arrangement.
Oh, really? Do continue.
Spied the signs on the way up. Our team has a keen interest in much of the research stored here. But Cataclysmic Ends, which I presume you're here to destroy, don't like the sound of that at all. By all means, burn every last trace. But let us keep the rest, and you'd benefit as well.
The idea of any Order research falling into Auntie's Choice hands is utterly abhorrent to me. I advise a rigorous refusal, as in no witnesses.
I could hear that, you know. Hoping she's not your main negotiator here.
All right, what exactly are you planning to do with the research?
Oh, nothing particularly heinous. We may conceivably utilize some information in the possible formation of potential new products. No harm to you, or anyone.
They're gonna
Can't really predict how Auntie's Choice would market heretical miscellany, but I could easily foresee them rushing detrimental cognitive enhancers to market.
Unfortunately, she's right, and our R&D ain't what it used to be. We'd best be careful with any sensitive intel.
They're gonna make fidget spinners, basically. I mean, that's basically what they're gonna make, is fidget spinners. If I say nope, and I can't. If I say no, do I have to kill her? Because that's what Marisol wants to do. They don't need to die, and I don't care if they're making fidget spinners. And I don't want them to have all the rest of the stuff. Even though I don't remember what all it was. I've already forgotten. Oh, the theory stuff, which is in this room. I don't want them to having any of that. But why are we burning? I thought we were collecting it. I don't remember what everything it was that we gathered. I'm fine with them having this, but I don't want to piss Marisol off. Because again, I don't know what effect it's going to have in the future. But I also don't want to kill her. Because she doesn't need to die. If I gotta reload... If Marisol kills her, I'm gonna reload. Because, again, she's just a person doing her job. She doesn't need to die. I'm gonna say no.
Understood. But if it's all the same to you, I'll just dawdle here while you complete the process. You know, in case you decide to change your mind.
I'll prep the burners and make sure we have no more visitors.
Burners are lit. Control board is activated. Commence the burn down process.
If it's all the same to you, I'll just dawdle here while you complete the process. You know, in case you change your mind.
Burn down controls are ready. Will you do the honors?
So now I can pull that switch. So we're about to burn everything now, right? Attention, order scienticians. In case of unforeseen events, this console may be used to incinerate some or all of the heretical materials stored in the facility. Wait, so does every room have a furnace in it? Choose the level of burn down appropriate to your present predicament. The ever-reliable flame jets will handle the rest, yours in the equation. Okay, I can burn everything. Nearly fully burn everything, which is... it will leave the time-wasting contrivances. Or burn only the cataclysmic ends. Look, I don't care about their whole prediction religion. Alright, I had to do a reload because I remembered my overall goal is that the Order and Auntie's Choice have to work together. That's my goal in the end, for the best of the universe. So even though I don't care about burning it all, that is also what Marisol wants, is for me to destroy it all. There has to be equal ground here. So I'm only going to burn half and let them make their fidget spinners. And so, slight spoiler, I guess, if you burn it all, the people here become hostile to you. Because I did originally choose burn it all, and after I chose burn it all, I was like, wait, I forgot my goal. My goal is equality and unification. So...
Well then, that seems sufficiently carbonized, cinderized. No half measures from the Order. Say what you will about them, but they are nothing if not thorough.
Excellent. Well, a deal's a deal. Meet me downstairs after you're done here, and we'll settle up.
And all Auntie's Choice receives from it all are some distractful diversions. Well, that should decimate Auntie's Choice productivity for the foreseeable future. Nicely done.
My original notes and research are burnt to a crisp. It's over, finally.
I'm sorry, but I saw on the terminal that an external party gained authorization to study it. There's at least one set of copies out there.
All right, and Marisol's actually not mad. I expected her to be a little upset. She was very ecstatic when I chose the other option. And then the liaison lady was like, oh, we're gonna kill you when you come downstairs. And then she walked out of the room. And then Inez said, oh yeah, I should have warned you, they're gonna kill you because you didn't give into their demands. Which, again, to me, on those grounds, I'm fine with killing, because then they're making the choice. I'm fine with her dying at that point. I don't want to kill her unless she needs to die. But my goal is the least number of deaths for the betterment of the universe. So I have to... There has to be give and take. Marisol's okay with them having fidget spinners. I don't care if they have fidget spinners. I don't care for the Order's religion. I don't care for Auntie's Choice's business empire. If she's okay with it, Inez is okay with it, I'm okay with it. Let them have fidget spinners. Okay, it's already spreading. How do we stop it?
Give me some time. I'll find them.
What do you need from me?
To go on and live your life. Around other people, not holed up in a dilapidated shack. We'll settle the rest.
You can't possibly expect to leave me behind again without a fight.
Why don't we burn that bridge when we get to it? We still need to get out of here first.
Is this gonna be another... It's gonna be just like Tristan's quest. It's gonna say escape, get to your ship, and then wait. Isn't it? Okay.
We'll find time for a private word after the mission.
Go ahead. Tell me what ails you.
Meet you near the exit. I just want to sift through things here for a moment.
Okay, it's all burnt to a crisp. Okay, so now they won't be hostile to me, right? They get their fidgets. I mean, the thing is, I took everything out of there. Like, I looted the room. I read the notes. Fam.
Pleasure doing business with you. I can't wait to monetize this brain puzzle garbage.
Be sure to try it. Should be right engaging for anyone with a little gray in their upper story.
Huh. Maybe I will at that. We deeply appreciate your assistance in further expanding the ever-growing Auntie's Choice proprietary insight catalog. Be seeing you.
Suppose this is goodbye.
I have to start bawling.
Oh, sweetie. I'll miss you too. Been interesting to see you. Before I forget, I meant to give you this little something I made.
So we're good? You and I. Everything settled?
Oh, I wouldn't go that far, but good as ever. Don't think I don't see what you're doing with all this, though. You've always been who you are, but you weren't you for decades. A new cause comes up and you take it on immediately. Because saving the universe is easier than confronting yourself. Whoever you are now, whoever you're going to be, just take care. Don't be a stranger.
Goodbye, Anais.
I mean, it's not about me. So you all right, Marisol?
Thank you kindly. I think I am. Appreciate your support. Been a spell since I could rely on anyone like that. Though, suspect that's my own damn fault. Ah, Anais snuck something by me again, didn't she? What was that last thing she said? Don't be a stranger. Right. All right. I suppose you remain on my good side.
All right, guess we'll see how things go.
May the plan favor us against long odds.
Does that actually complete your quest? And then you're gonna give the end point, I guess, because we just did the beginning. We did the end, or the middle. Yep, so yours actually finished. That's nice. Hey, spoon hour! Dang old man, talking about smoking a cigarette.
Oh, thank you. I am never eating Borst rockets again.
Well, maybe not in this universe. I was gonna say Borst is people, but that's not necessarily true.
Takes all sorts.
You carry on.
All right, before we end this one off. Oh, you guys apparently had upgrades that I forgot all about. Experimental primer research. Inez crafts a custom primer for you. Equipping it into your inhaler and using it applies a buff for a long duration. While the buff is active, kills caused by the party heal you for a small amount. Oh, that's pretty great. Potent biomass. Inez heightens the potency of your party's biomass weaponry. Inez will always deal a small amount of corrosive damage, and your corrosive damage is... So that's also pretty nice. But this gives me a unique item that I can only get from her. So I'll take it. And then you have Shield Regenerator Reflector. Marisol upgrades your gas energy deflection apparatus while she's in your party, causing... Why not? Come on, why can't I keep it when you're not here? Damage against the shield to reflect a portion of the damage taken back to the attacker. For the in-ray scanner analyzer, Marisol upgrades your in-ray scanner, allowing it to automatically analyze enemies. While wearing the in-ray scanner, your attacks apply effects to targets depending on the location of their body you hit. So basically what it did for free in the first game, legs would do knockdown, head would do stun and bleed. But now, and it's only while I'm wearing the in-ray scanner, which I don't wear in combat because it's super annoying. So I'm gonna get the shield reflector instead. Right. So first things first, let's go back to Reason's Pass. Even though I'm pretty sure the character despawned. We won't see her till we do the third quest in the quest line. I just drop out of the sky. And then we'll head back to the ship and debrief. She's not here. She's not on my compass. Let's head back to the ship and debrief, I guess. That's not the ship. Oh, crap. Hold on, Tristan. He's got his second half of his mission ready for me. I knew all I had to do was another quest. She's not in her room. She's not there. She's possibly in the kitchen? Yep, there she is.
Did you need something?
Wanted to ask more about you.
Suppose you can ask.
Anais seemed like she knows you pretty well.
More than anyone alive, I suppose. Not that I agree with all of her stated conclusions.
What was all that about don't be a stranger? I didn't follow.
In our time at the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection, I gained many colleagues. But the work had cognitive demands. Let's say I possessed more associates than friends. She needn't have worried, though. I have recently come to appreciate personal connection. Theoretically.
Okay. Well, she said you don't know who you are anymore.
In a typically roundabout fashion, more or less. Not sure how she concluded that so quickly, but it was a reasonable hypothesis based on available data. I mean, of course I know who I am. Or that is, I know who I was. Who I am now is a work in progress. A revise and resubmit.
Got it.
May all our travails add to the equation.
You know who I didn't see? Unless she was in her room. That's not her room. Yep, she was. Okay. Because she only stands in 3 places. But I guess all of them only have 3 places. But she wasn't here and she wasn't up there. Well. Oh, I gotta do her mod. And then I can call it. That's the wrong button. She has Isomorphic Charger. Marisol's pistol now charges her companion ability when it deals damage. Also, it deals slightly more damage. When asked how this mod works, Marisol talked for several minutes about transport of structure through isomorphic factoring. Just say magic. The homotopic extensive module. Marisol's pistol now extends the duration of hostile effects on her target. Also, it deals slightly more damage. So, recharges her companion ability so she can bubble. Or it has various effects, actually. It's not just bubble. Or makes the effects last longer. So I can either hit them with more effects because her companion ability is charging, or I can make them go for a longer duration. While this mod could be defined rigorously as increased ionization in the intra-cluster medium, you can instead just remember gun hit harder. Well, I'm gonna go with the bat. Oh no, I never got her first one. This was her first quest because yeah, the quest we unlocked her with, though it was a companion quest, didn't unlock anything. So we have blast barrel or superheating barrel. Marisol's pistol now deals damage in an area, so area of effect. Also, it deals slightly more damage. It's much easier to find the bounds of a circle after killing everyone within it. Marisol's pistol now applies plasma side effects much more effectively. Also, it deals slightly more damage. Makes this weapon's plasma shots hotter than should be scientifically possible. Try to stay on Marisol's good side. Oh, it doesn't change color. Normally, whenever you choose something, the pistol isn't changing any color. Trying to look at her outfit, but no. Okay, we're gonna go with AoE. And then we have the armor. Plasma absorber or shock absorber. So immune to electricity or immune to plasma. It adds a fan to her, but it doesn't change color. Again, like every other character, it changes their colors. Marisol gains immunity to plasma side effects, and the effectiveness of her armor is slightly increased. Parts of the insulative layer look like tinfoil. It does. It's difficult to tell if this is incidental or if Marisol is seeing if anyone will question her on it. And then Marisol gains immunity to shock side effects, and the effectiveness of her armor is slightly increased. We haven't encountered any enemies that really use plasma as their weaponry, but we've encountered robots, and those use electricity. I guess some of the robots also use plasma. I don't know. Marisol has added a simple rubberized coating to her armor. Sometimes solutions don't need to be high-tech. These can always be changed later, so it's fine. Which means she only has one more quest. Because her companion quest did give her a mod. Her first companion quest didn't give her a mod, so she has 3 total quests. Tristan has 3 total quests. Because we're on his 3rd one, right? Yeah. Inez has 3 because her companion quest didn't get her 1. Valerie had 2, and we've done them both. Valerie's done. Niles had 2, and we've done them both. Niles is done. I mean, he could have another quest later on, but I doubt it. Same thing with Valerie. There we are. But I also don't like Auntie, so...
Well then, that seems sufficiently carbonized, cinderized. No half measures from the Order. Say what you will about them, but they are nothing if not thorough.
All right, if that's how you want to play it. I tried. Good luck getting out of here alive.
Reckon I could have mentioned that proprietary insight acquisition gets mighty riled when you take something shiny away from them.
Grateful to see our intentions are aligned. We'll worry about Auntie's choice later. That Auntie's field agent seems furious, which honestly, I find delightful.
My original notes and research are burnt to a crisp. It's over, finally.
I'm sorry, but I saw on the terminal that an external party gained authorization to study it.
Okay, the thing is, I can't go through all that dialogue. I remembered my goal, my overall goal is to force these two groups to work together. So I have to, there has to be give and take. I have to cut out the spider moment.